this video, I want to show you guys 5 fun tricks that involve putting your foot on the ground, which is something we don't normally do. So here are 5 fun foot on the ground tricks.
First is a 180 no comply. Just take your front foot, plant it on the ground, and use your back foot to scoop the board around in a front side 180. Next is a boneless, and there are some other variations of this too, like a fast plant or a bean plant. Basically grab your board, put a foot on the ground, and pull your board up with you. You'll notice I'm going pretty slow with all of these. Definitely start learning these slowly and figure out the motion before you try and do it really fast. Next is an Aero grab, and I'm calling this an Aero grab. I don't know if that's the right term. There's not one way to do this. This is just the easiest way for me. Pop your board up, grab it, spin it around, and jump back on it. Next is a look back, and you basically just turn around, do a little like backwards push thing, and get back on your board. This is more commonly seen in longboarding and longboard dancing, so check out some longboard dancing videos to get a better idea of what this might look like. Try and do a little like pull with the board when you bring it back. Next is a ghost flip. You basically step off your board and then underflip it and jump back on it.
So when you're trying this, I also think it might be a good idea to wear a mouth guard, and that might sound a little ridiculous, and I'm not wearing one, but some of these tricks, the board does get kind of close to your face, like with a boneless. So as far as safety equipment goes, always wear like your helmet, your wrist guards, padding, and maybe a mouth guard if you want to minimize your chance of getting risk. Getting risk. Anyways, I'm gonna do some more advanced variations on some of these, or try to, so I'll see what I got. I know those were kind of basic. They are kind of challenging, so they're good for a beginner or an intermediate skater to learn, or even an advanced skater that maybe doesn't do stuff like this, to throw into lines and do something different rather than just like ollie flip tricks or things like that. So anyways, let's try and do some more advanced versions of these tricks.
Here I'm trying a 360 with or like a flat spin 360 with a ghost flip thing. I don't really have a good name for this. I actually do have a tutorial for how to do this particular like shove it ghost flip thing. I'll link to that in the video description. It's just one variation on the ghost flip. This is my variation on a boneless, like an advanced boneless. And I think this is a bean plant actually, because I'm grabbing the heel side edge of my board rather than like an indie. So I'm grabbing with my front hand on the heel side edge rather than my back hand on my toe side edge. So it's like a little shove it into a bean plant or boneless, whatever it is. Here I'm just gonna do some look backs in some lines and play around with walk the cow to look back. That's what that little weird step over is. I have a link in the description for that. And most of these variations, as you can see, are just totally random. There's not like a direction to go in. It's not like a flip trick where maybe you just do another flip or rotation. And with this Aero grab flip thing, I mean, you could do whatever you want. Try and minimize the number of steps to make it smoother. You could throw the board around. Just watch your hand and your face. And for the no comply variation, I'm trying to do a no comply 360, which I actually don't think I've ever done before, and I barely ever do no complies. So this was probably the hardest one for me out of all these little variations.
So those were just some ideas of ways you can maybe tie this into other things. I had some trouble with that 360 no comply. I don't really think I got it, but that was good enough for now. I think you get the idea. You're gonna learn these and you'll probably be a lot better at them than I am. So have fun, be safe, and I think that ends this video.